What is up, everybody? How is everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and today we have ourselves a little Modern Horizons 3 collector box battle. Should be a good time. For those of you who are not familiar with how this thing works, we're going to open this thing up. We have 4 participants. Each one of them is going to get 3 packs. We're going to open those packs up in rounds of 3, adding up the mana values for all the rares and all the mythics, and at the end of this thing, the person with the highest total mana value and the person with the lowest total mana value amongst rares and mythics are each going to get 1 additional collector pack of Modern Horizons 3. Set those off to the side here. In the event of a tie, we will take as our first tiebreaker the highest mana value mythic. The second tiebreaker will be the highest mana value rare. In the event of a third tiebreaker, maybe some sort of pie eating contest, something along those lines. Or we'll simply continue with the highest mana value rare down the line until there are no more ties. Let's give these a good shuffle here. Maybe one more. And away we go. Okay. Good luck, everybody. 3 for Future, 3 for Typhoon, 3 for JA, and 3 for Douglas Fir. Let's have some fun. Obviously, I think it's safe to say at this point, Modern Horizons 3 is a good set. If you are not aware, I basically spent an entire month opening this when the set came out because I was pretty sure I was going to be a fan, and needless to say, that remains the case. Here we go. All right, so we have our retro frame. Now we have retro frame foil. These are uncommons, but I love that retro frame and the colorless. All right, first rare or mythic is a rare. It is Harbinger of the Seas. Cool. All right. Hasn't really taken off yet in Modern, but I feel like at this point it's almost approaching like sleeper card status, which is kind of nice. All right, Harbinger of the Seas. That's a 3. And then we have a Azlask, the Swelling Scourge, in the commander slot. That is a mythic commander. That's a 3. Into our first of the fetch lands, that is Windswept Heath in the extended art. Love us some fetch lands. Orm's Chant in the Borderless. That's a 1, by the way. And a White of the Reliquary as the extended art foil. Yeah. I know people already kind of thumbing their nose at fetch lands, and it cracks me up, like the allied fetches. And I'm like, I don't care that they're $8-9 for most of them at this point. Like, they're still fetch lands. Sleep up the Azlask. Get the mythics. Okay. Have ourselves a 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, and 9. You bet. Okay. 9 for Future to start us off. You know what I wouldn't mind seeing some today? Some Ocelot Prides. That thing has shot way up. Spike, I guess, is the word you could use. It was hanging around $20 around pre-release, which, you always have to be cognizant of pre-release prices. You never know what's actually going to see play, right? And now that card is actually seeing a lot of play, and the price tag is up to like, what, $45, $50? All right, Meltdown. There is a Grim Servant, first rare mythic. It is a mythic and is an Arna Kennerud, Sky Captain, in the pack foil. Yeah, that's a 5. Into the commander, which is March of Velis from Velis Vale. That's a 3. Ooh, Pearl Medallion and the Borderless. Gotta love these medallions. I feel like this is a universally accepted thing. People love the Borderless medallions, and I am no exception to that rule. These look incredible. Shadow of the Second Sun. That is a mythic. That is in the retro frame. That is a 6. And an Imskir, the Iron Eater, as an etched foil. That is a big old beefy 8. I have pulled so many Imskirs. Specifically as like the etched foil. Pulled like a lot of Imskirs. What's the other one I've pulled a bunch of? There's another one, but then I've also like pulled a couple of Umogs, so not all bad. Okay, Typhoon. Kind of whiffed on these 2 mythics though, huh? 6 plus 5, it's an 11. 12, 13, 16, 16 plus 8, 24. Let me just double check that. That does seem correct. So 6 plus 5, 11, 12, 13, 16 plus 8, 24. Pretty sizable pack there for you, Typhoon. Okay, JA, you are up next. Away we go. Little mountain action, sure, into our retro frame. It that heralds the end. Munitions expert, little Modern Horizons 1 throwback. Okay, first rare mythic. It is a rare. It is a White of the Reliquary. That's a 2. Bloodbraid Challenger, which is a 5 from that commander slot. Emperor of the Bones, which is 2 in the extended art. Kind of a cool card, actually. Into a White Orchid Phantom, which is also a 2, this time in the retro frame. And what do we got going back here? That is a Null Drifter. Retro frame foil Null Drifter. Actually does have a little bit of value to it. And that's also, maybe more importantly, a huge mana value. So I have a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 plus 5, 16, 17, 18, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 18. 18 for UJA. Okay. Douglas Fir. Find the seam. There it is. What else do we want? Textured foils? We want textured foils. Elementals, Planeswalkers. Almost like, it's so funny, like Modern Horizons 2, the Planeswalkers were definitely a giant womp womp. And basically all the Planeswalkers in this set are really good so far. Really quite the role reversal there, huh? Evolution Witness, Sling Gang Lieutenant. All right, first rare mythic. It is a rare, and it is a Sylvan Safekeeper. That is a 1. Copy land from the commander slot. That's a 3. Into a Shilgengar, Sire of Famine in the portrait art. That is a 5. There's an elemental. We have a Retro Frame Solitude. I feel like that looks really good, especially with the black border. Retro Frame Solitude. That's not bad. That's a solid hit there. Congrats. And conclude with a... Ooh, hey! I haven't checked the price tag on this in a minute, so maybe it's come down, but that is a actually the borderless foil and that frame break, the volatile storm break, is a pretty good hit there. That is a pretty good hit. I know it was over 20 at one point. It's been a second since I checked it. All right, let's add up some mana values here. We have 5, 6, 7. Actually, let's go 5, 10, 12, 15, 16. 5, 10, 12, 15, and 16. I'm going to throw the Storm Drake on top. I know Solitude is Solitude, but that frame break looks really good. All right, Future, back to you for pack number 2. Oh, I should say mana values, huh? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's play a little game here. In the low, after round 1, Future with a 9, Typhoon in the high with a 24, and then JA with an 18, and Douglas Fir with a 16. Okay, little mountain action, into Brain Surge, into the Galvanic Discharge in the Retro Frame foil. First rare mythic, it is a rare, it is the Necro Bloom, which is a 4 for mana value. Into Horizon of Progress, Commander lands, all pretty good. There's several of them, and they're all pretty good. All right, that's Horizon of Progress. Springheart Nantuko as the borderless copy. Is that 6? It is. It is a Retro Frame 6. It's worth a few bucks. Not bad. All right, little Retro Frame 6. And, oh yeah, that's a Retro Frame foil Endurance. Really, really nice. I know Endurance is seeing a little bit less play. I feel like the meta is far from solved. In fact, it actually feels like it's still very wide open. But where I'm going with this is that's actually still a really nice hit. Retro Frame foil Endurance. That's cool. So we have ourselves for Future a 3, 6, 7, 8, still an 8, and a 12. Future, you're doing a masterful job of playing for the low at this point. That's a 3, 6, 7, 8, still an 8. That's a 12, yeah. After 2 packs, Future, you are at a 21, which is below Typhoon's first pack by itself. All right, Typhoon, back to you. You had a 24. Where are we at after this one? Here we go. Path of Annihilation. Such a good card in Limited. All right. Jolted Awake into the Skoa Ember Mage. First rare mythic. It is a rare. Hey, there's our second fetch land of the box. That is a Wooded Foothill. Does not help you for the high, but we like fetch lands. And there's a mythic. It is Omo, Queen of Vesuva. It is, of course, a commander mythic because that's that commander slot. But really cool portrait art. Love the coloring on that. Picture looks great. That is Omo. That is a 3. Our third white of the Reliquary. Yeah, because why not? Flare of Duplication in the borderless. Beautiful in that frame break. That is a... I almost said flame break, which also kind of works. It's a 3. Conclude with an Emerald Medallion in the borderless foil. I know Emerald Medallion isn't the best of the medallions, but as I mentioned, I feel like the borderless Emerald medallions all work. They all look good. Let's leave them all. I've been actually hanging on to them all as well. I sell a lot of stuff, just because I don't need it all and got to keep the channel running and all that other fun stuff. But like, I've been hanging on to these. Anyways, neither here nor there. Let's add some mana values. 0, 2. That's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Much lower pack for you this time around, Typhoon. However, oh, throwing some cards on the ground. Still a decent mana value. Okay. JA, back to you. It is Modern Horizons. It is a modern set, so a lot of low mana values, and then every once in a while you get an Eldrazi. All right. Here we go. Monstrous Vortex, Victimize in that retro frame foil. Looks good. Here we go. First rare mythic. It is rare. It is a Kudo, King Among Bears. That is a 2. Followed by a Blaster Hulk in the commander slot. That is an 8. That's pretty big. Disruptor Flute, also a 2. Oh, here we go. Hey, there's a hit. That is a borderless Ugin's Labyrinth. That is a really sweet pull. Man, this land I think is just absolutely incredible. So good. And that is a borderless. That's a beautiful, beautiful hit right there. Conclude with a... Oh, Strix Serenade. Hey, you know what? Borderless foil Strix Serenade is also not a bad hit. I think it's still in the double digits. Labyrinth is definitely the hit there. Interesting pack. Some highs and some lows. So still a 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, question mark? So let's see here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 13, yeah. 13, all right. Puts you at a 31, which is not for the high right now, but definitely puts you in the conversation. Typhoon kind of left the door open a little bit there. Douglas Fur, you are at a 16. By the way, as far as like the range on mana values that I've seen from these packs, I think I've seen as low as a 4 and as high as like pushing 30. So there's a real wide variance, which is why, as I say, we're far from settled in any direction. Marionette Apprentice. Ooh, beautiful snow-covered waste in the extended art foil. First rare mythic. It is a rare. It is a Crick, Son of Yawgmoth. That is a 7 for mana value. Followed by another Omo, Queen of Vesuva, that time in the extended art foil. That's a 3. Followed by, there we go. That's the kind of hit we want. That is Flage, Titan of Fire's Fury in the borderless. That is a mega hit as far as value is concerned. 3 mana value. Archway of Innovation as a borderless, and conclude with a Party Thrasher in the extended art foil. Let us sleeve up the Flage real quick. I will also sleeve up Omo because it's a thing I do. Okay, here we go. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, still an 8, and then plus 7, 15. Is that correct? 3, 6, 7, 8, 15. Yeah. Also puts you at a 31. We will definitely put the Flage on top, although Stormdrake and Solitude is not a bad place to be behind that. So after the second round here, we have Future in the low, all by his lonesome with a 21. Typhoon with a 34, JA with a 31, and Douglas Fur also with a 31. Tight race for the top. Unless Future does something crazy, like pull a Titan. It's a pretty wide gap between, 10 mana value gap between his low and the next current low. But, as I mentioned with the pack variance, with the mana value variance that happens in these packs, I would say it is still far from settled. Here we go. Victimize. Into the Aether Spike Retro Frame foil. First rare or mythic. It is a rare. It is an Imskir the Iron Eater. Yeah, that's also going to close the gap. That is an 8. Not exactly what you wanted to see there. Sage of the Maze. That is a 3. Strix Serenade. Borderless Strix Serenade. We're back to low mana value. That's a 1. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Asked for one, got one. That is a Retro Frame Ocelot Pride. I love kitty cats. That's awesome. Well played there. Beautiful. That's about like right. You want the low hit. You want a hit, but you want it to be low mana value. And conclude what. Oh, I thought it was another one. I saw the 1/1 and I saw the white. I was like, no way. Recruiter of the Guard, which is also not a bad hit. I really thought we might have almost done back-to-back Ocelot Prides, which would have been really something. Okay, still, we'll take the 1, right? 1 plus 3, 4, 3, excuse me, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 8, 15? 1, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 15. And that puts you at a 36 future with a really, really nice hit in there. I was feeling like Ocelot Pride we were due for one. I pulled a lot of good stuff, and I haven't pulled as many of those. All right, so I put you at a 36. At this point, you're only 2 above Typhoon, and you're only 5 above JA and Douglas Fir. As I mentioned, though, I have seen packs that is as low as a 4 for mana value. All right, Typhoon, you are now clinging to the high as of right now with a 34, 3 above JA and Douglas Fir coming into this round. Here we go. Aether Spike, sure. Brain Surge, yaha. First rare mythic. It is a rare. Is it Urza's Incubator? Hey, that's not bad. Pack foil Urza's Incubator. Still actually a hit, too. Polygoyf, which is a 3. All right, nice. That is a commander's slot Polygoyf. Mythic is Nethergoyf. Well, it's a mythic, and it's another good solid hit there. However, it's a low mana value. It's only a 1. Followed by Wrath Disguise in the retro frame. Also a solid card, but only a 2 mana value. Conclude? Is that? Oh, it's textured foil. It's Solitude. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. I saw the foiling on the bottom, and I was like, yeah, let it be. So we did get a textured foil elemental in this box as well. Not bad, not bad. I don't know if the mana value is going to be high enough to hang on, but that's a solid showing in that last pack there, Typhoon. Really, really nice. Okay, so here we go. We have ourselves a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 14. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 14, yeah. That puts you at a 48. 48 total, with at least a really good Solitude to go with. Honestly, the Nethergoyf is not bad either, but we're here for the textured foil and elementals, huh? All right, JA. Currently chasing 17 for the high, or you would need to have an epically low pack to snag the low away from future. Let us see how this works out. Tune the narrative. Hard evidence. All right, first rare mythic. It is a rare. It is a Shilgengar, Sire of Famine, which means you are on the high mana value track. I don't know, I think you just passed future, or close to. Spawnbred Protector, which is a 7. Oh boy. Ripples of Undeath. That is a 2. Windswept Heath, not the best time for a fetch land. We like fetch lands, but that is not the best time for one. Now we conclude with a Pearl Ear Imperial Advisor. It's going to be close. Okay. 7, 10, still a 10, 12, 17, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. Puts you at a 48, which is a tie, which means I'm going to have to look for some mana values afterwards, depending on what Douglas Fir decides to do. Douglas Fir, same boat. 17, 18 gets you the win. Otherwise, you need an epically low pack. And again, I haven't really been paying attention to the mana values on the mythics, although I see Typhoon at least has a 5 showing on top with that Solitude. Here we go. Abiding Grace. Tune the narrative. All right, rare mythic. It is a rare. It is a Psychic Frog. That is a 2. Good, actually, really good rare there. Aether Refinery, which is a 6. Into a Pearl Ear Imperial Advisor again, this time as a 3 in the non-foil. Wheel of Potential as a 3. Conclude with a Disruptor Flute. I think that's going to leave you a little short, despite the Aether Refinery's best efforts there. So that's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6 is 14, 15, 16. Let me just do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6, 14, 15, and 16. Puts you at a 47, which is going to leave you a little short. Now I have the tiebreaker. So Future, congratulations, you have already secured the low with a 36. Now we have Typhoon and JA in tiebreakers with a 48 and Douglas Fir with a 47. It was so close. All right, so JA, you need a mythic, a 5 or greater, and I don't think it's there, unfortunately. 0, I mean, you'd have a mythic. If he had none, that would have been the tiebreaker. Make sure I didn't miss anything back behind here. No. There you go, Typhoon. That means you are going to be the winner with that Solitude bringing it home for you there. Wow, heck of a battle. By the way, still a really good box, right? I was a little worried after the first round. It was like, it was a little slow. We got a couple of not-so-great mythics, but Textured Foil Solitude, Retro Frame Ocelot Pride, Borderless Ugin's Labyrinth, Borderless Flage, and so there's some fetches buried in there as well. Pretty good showing. Future, you have the low. You have the honors for the prize pack. Congrats, and keep the good times rolling. All right. Consuming Corruption. Evo Witness. Rare Mythic. It is a rare. It is a white Orchid Phantom in the pack foil. Kaith. Famed Mechanist. And that is a mythic out of that commander slot. There's a Bloodstained Mire. Nice extended art Bloodstained Mire. Mythic is a Johnny. There we go. Borderless Ajani. That's what we're talking about. Really cool. And we conclude with a Shilgengar, Sire of Famine in the etched foil. You know what? Hey, for all that, like, I don't really... it's not an Imscure. So, automatically, I'm pumped. There's the back of a Johnny. Really cool. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. A Johnny in a prize pack. We'll take that. To go with the Ocelot prize. It's a good pairing. You're already off to a good start with, like, what is it, Mardu Energy or whatever it is. Okay. Typhoon. You've successfully held off the best efforts of both JA and Douglas Fir. Here's your payoff. Unholy Heat. All right, rare mythic. It is a rare. It is a Wheel of Potential. Followed by an aggressive Biomancy. Actually, I don't see that card very often. Shifting Woodland in the Borderless. Hey, that's kind of cool. Hasn't really taken off, but still I think this is a card with a lot of potential. Obscure the Iron Eater, because why not? This time in the retro frame. And, okay, there we go. I was a little, Shifting Woodland's not going to quite get the job done. But you know what? Extended Art Foil Fetchlands will. That's not bad. Solid way to end there. Solid ending. Solid prize. That's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody. And be well.